Cooking in Quarantine with Mary. I'm Mary, and today we're making banana muffins. I don't know about you guys, but at our house, bananas either get eaten the first day you bring them home, or they sit on the counter for weeks. So we have a bunch of bananas that need to get eaten. So I thought we would do a healthy breakfast or snack for you and your family with bananas. And instead of using butter, we're actually going to use applesauce. So unsweetened applesauce. So it's pretty healthy. I do have half whole wheat flour and half regular flour. I usually use 100% whole wheat flour, but as you may have noticed, if you've gone to a store recently, there is no flour to be found. So this is what I have left. This is actually the last of my whole wheat flour. So I hope you guys have flour at your house, that you've been able to find some out and about, or you have friends that can share. So pretty easy recipe. I know we haven't done a lot of baking, but I'm sure you guys could do it. So we have flour, and we're gonna kind of put all of our wet ingredients in here. Flour and applesauce, our eggs. We have our already mushed up bananas here. So you're just gonna use super ripe bananas, you know, when they start getting all brown. And then our brown sugar. I like brown sugar, it has more flavor. And then our seasoning. So it has baking powder and baking soda. If you're not used to baking, if you're new to baking, there is a difference between baking powder and baking soda, and it's very important that you use the right ones, or the ones the recipe calls for them. And then I have salt and cinnamon. So pretty much I'm gonna whisk all this together. I'm gonna break up our eggs real quick. Whisk it all together, and then we are gonna be putting it into our muffin tins. See? Easy, guys. I wouldn't steer you wrong here. So our muffin tins, we have lined with muffin cupcake liners. You don't have to use those, it just makes for an easy cleanup. I like to spray them, that's why I have my cooking spray out first. That helps them come off of the liners easier. And then these are gonna cook in the oven at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll make sure to put the exact time and the exact recipe in the description for you. And then you can definitely change any spices. If you're not big on cinnamon, you don't have to use cinnamon. If you like cloves, or more like a pumpkin flavoring, you could totally do that. Just a little bit more. These are also really good to freeze. So when my kids were little, we used to make muffins probably once a week, and they would take them to school in their lunches. But you just freeze them, let them cool off, put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in your freezer. The kids can go take one out when they need a snack and put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. Super easy. So we're gonna spray our liners here. You can also make a double batch or a triple batch. I do that a lot when I'm making muffins. I'll just make a whole ton of them. I have a double oven, so I can cook a lot at one time. So we're just gonna get these in. So we'll come back when these are all nice and warm and golden brown. So our banana muffins are all done. Got them all plated up here. Actually missing a couple because my kids have already stolen some. So these are nice and cooled off now. So if I wanted to put them in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer, now is the time to do it. So I hope you guys like this recipe. Thanks for spending some quality quarantine cooking time with me.